We are in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Isupk. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and six-shield general, fourth in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. Macho! Barak! Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Also, 100. Rock it out with y'all tonight, or y'all gonna rock it out with us. We appreciate y'all for showing up to the class. If y'all can, take a second to like and share these classes. Share these classes, man. It's getting to that time. Man, it's getting everything keep going haywire in the world. So just like the class and share the class, man, so we can get this truth out here. All right? So important that we push this truth. You can just do your part by sharing the class. You know, just something that simple. Okay? Y'all got any questions tonight? Put y'all questions in the chat, and I will get to them. All right. Yeah, so let's get this thing started. All right. With that being said, Tazrak, you want to chime in on something?
Well, I think that we take our time. It's only a pushing a button to like and share. So take that second to like and share. Really get that word out of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So it's very vital that we wake our people up and get this message out. So just take that second. It ain't gonna hurt you. Just hit that button, like and share. You understand? Send it to your family. Send it anywhere. You understand? Send it. Get it out there. That's the importance of what we're doing. We got to get this message out there. It's very important. Shalak. You say Psalms 111 and 10? This is Psalms. Shalak. This is Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
This life is about what the Lord. The fear of the Lord is not you walking around shaking and scared of the Lord. That's not what it is. The fear of the Lord is you are being obedient to what He says do. That's how you fear the Lord. You don't fear the Lord sitting in the corner being scared. That ain't how you do it.
Right.
You fear the Lord through your obedience. Right? Why is this important? Because as y'all know, what did we just celebrate that just passed? Christmas. What we celebrate tonight? Not Thanksgiving. New Year. That's what it is. New Year. All of these things are things that we do that do what? It angers the Lord. It angers the Lord. This is not things that we do to please the Lord. And I'm going to show you what happens when you anger the Lord. This is you got that, and this is what goes on when you anger the Lord. I want y'all to hear something right quick. Go ahead. This is Christmas. This is what happens when you celebrate Christmas and you anger the Lord.
For Christmas 2025, estimated around 431 traffic fatalities.
Now that's 441 car crashes. Now, understand something. It wasn't snowing on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Was it snowy outside? Christmas was
wow.
It wasn't nobody slipping and sliding.
And
if I'm not mistaken, at a certain time you can't buy liquor on Christmas.
I don't think they do that here in Michigan.
Okay, God.
Yeah, I don't think they do that here in Michigan.
So Christmas is not something that the Lord is with. We're talking about these is just car crashes right here that we're talking about. It was how many?
It was 372 to 493. And that's not, Slocky, if I could, that's not the total tally of the year. So they only giving us, what they have now. So like last year, I think it was over 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference. And it shows you that, the Lord is not happy for what you out here doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happens because the Lord makes it happen. He controls everything. You understand? So if you think about it, you might look at it as just a car crash. No, if you wasn't traveling from one house to another trying to open up gifts, you wouldn't have been in that car crash. Slock.
Trying to rush around and get a plate of stupid food.
Calm with God.
Bunch of stuff you probably shouldn't be eating. You know how our people do. We got to have the whole block smelling like chicken.
Calm with God.
The whole block smell like nothing but pig. Dude, Salak, they said we get an echo. Am I getting an echo or you getting an echo? I don't know. I just got a text saying echo. He talking. You want me to grab that up or not? Yeah, I just used this.
You might want to cook this.
I thought I just did. All right, is this better? All right. You know, Sweat, I ain't about to deal with all that wise echo and trying to fix it. We just gonna rock it out now. Let's go. Much more on that?
While there's no single global death count, studies show Christmas sees spikes in heart attacks, especially December 25th, and higher risk.
Whoa, we can't skip over that. We cannot skip over that. Salaki. Read that part again.
Kana Wakan. While there's no single global death count, studies show Christmas sees spikes in heart attacks, especially
what?
Especially December 25th.
And why is that, man? It's think about when you and this is something that you know that the Lord is not with. This is the proof. The stress that Christmas can put on somebody. People that don't have family. People that can't put presents under the tree. Going through it. Think about how many of our brothers and sisters feel less than because they can't get their kids what they want. Some stupid Christmas gifts, man.
If I could add on to that, sir.
Go ahead.
That's heavy because if you think about it, you know, the Christian church always holler how Christmas, you're supposed to be so giving. You're supposed to be so loving, you know, but they not loving and giving when they think about these people out here that's struggling, that can't do the same thing, that can't give their kids nothing, that's committing these, unaliving themselves because they can't deal with the stress of not being able to do these things. So they're not even thinking about the death rate, the suicide rate. They're not thinking about the homelessness, you know what I'm saying? Folks out here starving. That's not in their mind. Only thing they thinking about is themselves. You know what I'm saying? Christmas is something that's a selfish thing. It's just being selfish. All you think about is me, 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 me. The Lord is nowhere involved into that. You understand? So it's all about me, 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 me. This don't have nothing to do with the Lord. And they say that this is for the Lord. You understand? That's where we really need to sit back and look at what the hell we following. You understand? Slock.
You absolutely right. Because we don't do that. We don't really look at what it is that we doing. We so busy. We so busy just follow what the oppressor say is right. We don't take time to say, hold on, wait a minute. Why am I doing this? Why am I putting a tree up in my house? Why am I putting this wreath up on my door? Why do I got this stupid branch over my head talking about a mistletoe? Why am I doing all this stupidity, man? If you really think about it, none of it makes any sense. What do standing under a tree branch got to do with kissing somebody? What does that got to do with anything? Why are you putting a tree branch around, a circle tree branch around your door and calling it a wreath? What are you doing all of that for? What does that have to do with anything? We don't take the time out to sit back and think about the things that we do. So what you were saying is absolutely on point. And the Lord is not with, and more importantly, we not sitting back to taking the time to actually see, is the Lord really with what I'm doing? We don't stop to think that. Think about how many brothers and sisters thought they would start celebrating Christ's birthday. And never really sat down to think like, well, wait a minute. What do Santa Claus coming down the chimney got to do with Christ's birthday?
Sir Salaki, if I could.
Go ahead.
That's heavy because I remember before I even was in the truth. And I got into that Christmas holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And it stayed in the back of my mind that they keep saying this is Christ's birthday. But from after Thanksgiving, when they start thinking about Christmas.
Right.
You don't hear nothing about the Lord from Thanksgiving to New Year's, unless somebody get hurt. Right. Then they hollering for the Lord. But if this was his birthday, why is we celebrating, talking about a fat white man coming down your chimney?
Right.
You understand? Why are we talking about that? That don't make sense to me. It's not this pagan religion don't have nothing to do with the Most High. Don't have nothing to do with Christ. You know
Salaki. No, you're absolutely right, and that's what I'm saying. All the traditions or all the things that come with it, every little tradition that you do with Christmas, it has nothing to do with Christ. Nothing to do with it. You only think that it got something. You know why they think it got something to do with Christ? TV.
Yeah,
the little boy in the manger. That's the only time you see somebody in the manger is on TV. Outside of that, nothing has nothing to do with Christ. TV does that for you, man. You don't sit back and really think about it and ask yourself the question of why do I do these things? Why am I doing these things? Is the Lord really with what I'm doing? Because you would think if it's about Christ's birthday, you would think it would be nothing about, no, we damn sure wouldn't be talking about Rudolph.
Yeah, right. a flying deer.
We wouldn't be talking about Rudolph at all. Rudolph wouldn't have that same Christmas special that come on every year for the last 50 years. The little Clay Rudolph, man, come on, man. That should have come on for 50 years. Charlie Brown Christmas. None of that got anything to do with Christ, man.
Salakia, sir. You know what's heavy too is that, the Lord opened up the web. He opened this up. It's impossible for us not to know this don't have nothing to do with Christ. You understand? It's impossible. When you look at Saint Nick, if you do your research on who Saint Nick was, you understand, and who supposedly be Santa Claus, his elves, if you go back and research it, the elves was slave kids, was kids, you know what I'm saying? All the songs like Jingle Bell, you know what I'm saying? They used to put these metal braces on the slaves. Off their neck, and on both sides of their neck they had bells, and these bells, that's where they get the jingle bell from. So when they used to run and try to escape, and they say what's that song, how they said, what's fun it is to ride in an open horse, that's them chasing slaves. You understand? And it's out there for everyone to see. And our see this and know this is not for us and still follow it. Even when I talk to brothers and sisters today about it, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, they always find a way to make it, well, we just do it just for family can get together. That's no reason to do it. We got high holy days here that we can get family together. You understand? Salakia.
Absolutely right. And just to add on to that, if it's just about family coming together, y'all can't find no other day to come together.
No other day.
You can't. That's the only day you got. It's Christmas. That's BS, man. You're lying to yourself because you ain't lying to me. You ain't lying to me. You just want to celebrate Christmas. And if that's what you want to do, then I'll be like, have at it. I don't, especially once I tell you about it, if I tell you about it more than once and you still want to do it, knock yourself out, man. Knock yourself out because clearly you don't care. Mm-hmm. And I could be putting that time into somebody that care.
Yeah, all right.
Or somebody that's at least trying to get some understanding. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna keep battling with somebody that just wants to sin, that don't care if the Lord put them to death. Have at it, man. All right, Salaki. Go ahead with that. So, Salaki. So it said it had the heart attack rate rises up on Christmas Day, man. Mm-hmm. That's the stress that Christmas put on people, man. And you can't tell me that the fact that day does that to people shows you that the Lord is not with this, man. It shows you. Like a day that on TV and you think is a day of joy and jumping around and whatever, what they say, family time and all that, the heart attack rate rises from the stress of this day. All right? Your stupid, ugly reindeer sweaters and all that old nonsense that you put on. Them ugly sweaters? They still do that?
Sir. All that crap is ugly. I don't know what's the difference between an ugly sweater and the ugly sweater, because all of that crap is ugly.
I don't know what the hell they got going on. I don't know what they got going on. I don't pay attention to nothing. I hardly pay attention to what the hell be going on. I just know Christmas is dumb, and I'm glad that shit is over. Stuff is over. If I'd have heard one more Christmas song, I don't know what I would have done. I'm so sick, I can't even turn the radio on. Goodness. Slack. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Slack.
So what we about to go into now is the key holiday statistics. Overall, holiday season, nearly 47,000 home fires happened.
47 home fires.
Salakia, sir. 47,000.
God dang.
Home fires happened.
47,000 home fires happened. And you know why that happened? Because God hates Christmas. Your stupid Christmas lights, he hates it. You wrapping them around, whistling sleigh bells ringing, and the Lord burnt your house down to the ground because you celebrated Christmas. That's what happened. That's what happened. Let's hold that for 1 second. Let's get Matthew. No, let's hold that for 1 second. Let's get Proverbs 21:21.
Ooh, you was right on point with that one.
Proverbs 21:21.
This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 21. Mm-hmm. He that followeth after righteousness.
He that do what?
Follow after righteousness and mercy findeth life.
He that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life, man. We not in ISUPK, we not dying from heart attacks on December 25th, are we? I don't think that's happening to us.
We healthy around this boy.
We not stressing out about that. We don't our high holy days don't stress us out, because our high holy days, we gonna come together and you ain't gonna know the difference between who got and who don't, because everybody gonna have. That's the beauty about following the Lord's holy days, because the Lord's holy days, it instructs us to come together as a nation. It ain't just about you and your immediate family. It's about the entire nation of Israel. And that is the difference. On the Lord's Day, man, no Israelite, brother or sister, is to be sitting in the house by themselves. What kind of foolishness is that?
Crazy.
Brothers coming to get you. You ain't about to sit in the house by yourself, depressed, sitting in the corner somewhere, crying. No, not on our days. We don't do stuff like that. Our days, the Lord Holy Days, is not set up to oppress you if you're poor. That's why we're not having heart attacks. That's why our houses is not burning down to the ground. 47,000. Do you understand that? That is a crazy, insane number. 47,000 and what? What's that like? What, 30 days, 25 days? Because you're taking your stuff down right after Christmas for the most part. So these are the Christmas stats. So from December 1st to December 25th, 47,000 houses burned down. And you trying to tell me the Lord is with that? A spike in heart attacks? And you trying to, how the hell you going to convince me the Lord is with that? Read that again from the top. He that find us. Follow us, like.
He that follows after righteousness.
And what is that righteousness, man? That righteousness is following after what the Lord laid down, man.
Right.
That's what that righteousness is. That's how you following after that righteousness, man. You following after what the Lord said do. You ain't following your own stupid mind. You're not following what after the oppressor is laying out for you. I got a brother who said, how y'all think y'all gonna get back to Israel? Y'all think y'all gonna get back there and take over? How y'all gonna do it? I said, nigga, the Lord gonna do it for us. Right. The Lord is gonna do it for us. And you think it's funny now, but you will not laugh later. You will not laugh later. It's funny to you now, I know it is. But you ain't gonna laugh later. You're gonna wish. He's going to wish, if he don't change, before Christ cracked that sky, he's going to wish he did. He's going to wish he did. Because he's not following after righteousness, man. And neither are y'all when y'all celebrate Christmas and when y'all celebrate New Year's tonight. New Year's might even get even crazier because they actually shooting on New Year's. It might even get crazier because what goes up got to come down. It got to come down. And I actually know somebody that happened to. One of the bullets came down and came through their house and landed on their bed.
I know a brother back in the day that got hit by a shell coming down, you know, and they sitting on the porch, everybody partying. Next thing I know, they see this brother drop. Everybody out here shooting in the air, which is so ignorant if you think about it. What kind of celebration is shooting a gun in the air? Getting rid of, and you got to really think about the oppressor. He's a conniving, deceitful, deceiving person. So he would put that. You think they out here wasting their shells for their protection? But yet every one of these black folks of these inner cities are just letting all their protection go in the air. You know what I'm saying? And that's the deal that we need to really think about. You know, that's to protect you. That ain't to go out here and celebrate this pagan holiday and shoot it all in the air. You know, brothers like me and the brothers that I roll with in Isupk, we stacking our ammunition, goddammit. We ain't playing with it. You understand? Slock.
Right. You damn right we stacking our ammunition. We ain't playing around. We ain't got time to be playing. Guns is not toys. You know what I mean? Happy I'd be so excited. Go to the gun range you want to shoot your gun. That's what it's for. They got a whole gun range where you can go shoot your gun all day. Safely. You ain't got to put nobody in danger. But now y'all wanna do whatever it is y'all doing, no problem. Y'all rather celebrate New Year's. Don't even under. I did a heavy class last night about New Year's, man.
Oh God.
And I meant to look into it, but I wouldn't be surprised if, remember when he said that all the yelling and screaming was to scare away the spirits? I wouldn't be surprised if shooting the gun off is tied into that too, to kind of scare the evil spirits away, which is dumb. You keep them things away. The angels protect you from them things by keeping the law. Nothing in the oppressor kingdom entices you to follow God. It's always stupid. It's always stupidity nonsense behind it. That absolutely makes no sense. They got you burning sage and all this old weird shit. Like that stuff is like, what? You gonna burn some flowers? Like what are we doing here?
Right.
Like, what? What are we even doing here, man? Follow it after righteousness. And that's another thing, man. When you learn the difference and you follow after that righteousness, you stop following the stupidity. Once you start, it's a beautiful thing when you come into the truth, because once you come into the truth, then you start looking at the stuff you was doing and you be like, I was doing that? I was that dumb?
Yeah.
I fell for that? Because you be thinking like, in the world, you be thinking like you the smartest person on the planet. Like, man, I wouldn't fall for nothing stupid. Then you come into the truth and you realize you just was as dumb as all outdoors.
Salakia, sir. And when you come into the school, that scripture that at Hosea, when it say we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, that shines so bright. Because you can see now how destroyed you was. You can see now how destroyed your people was. And it just makes you want to go fish these brothers in here. Because you see where you was at, and now you see how destroyed you was without this knowledge that we given. You understand? So that was just heavy, that scripture right there always makes me think about where you came from, how you was destroyed. Without this knowledge right here, without this knowledge in Isupk that we bring in here under Commander General Yohana, you are destroyed as a people. You know what I'm saying? You are destroyed. That's why at the beginning of our classes, we tell you to like and share these classes, because we destroyed out here as a people. And you know what I'm saying? Without this knowledge, you're going to be destroyed. Slack.
Hey, Bashar said something heavy in his chat. He said 47,000 is a small city, and he damn right about that.
Right. Right.
That's a small city the Lord burnt to the ground for celebrating Christmas. That is what the Lord did. Just so you can understand. Just so you can get a better understanding, and that's the water out of wine for that. That was an alley-oop for sure. That is a small city that the Lord burnt to the ground. Showing you what? That he not with this crap.
Not with it.
I don't know. We leave in whole other cities and go celebrate the Passover. We come back. I come back to my house. My house fine.
Everything fine.
Everything
secure.
Everything good.
And we turn up. So to be as a whole and really enjoy ourselves and really enjoy our brothers and sisters and come back and everybody is good and healthy. You understand? That's how you know you doing the right thing. You understand? You following the right traditions. When you follow the oppressor traditions, this when you get these 47,000 folks unalive. You understand? Slock.
You're absolutely 100% right, man. And you better I want y'all to understand something. When the Lord is doing stuff like this, these is like warning shots that He giving to let us know, come out of that nonsense. Quit doing all that nonsense. Quit following all that nonsense. Put away these childish things, man. Put away these stuff that makes no sense whatsoever. You're doing stuff that makes no sense. You got it right now?
Kind, sir.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to bring this out. This Proverbs 25, Proverbs 1 and 25.
Go ahead.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. Verse 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So that's basically saying you following something that don't have no basis to it. You understand? That don't have nothing to do with the Lord. So when you start following these things that don't have nothing to do with the Lord, He's going to laugh at your calamity. When you go, you got to think about it. Soon as someone gets scared or get into a situation, first thing they do is call on the Lord. I know brothers that'll go out seeking to do wrong, to do destruction. And when the police pull behind them, instantly, oh, Lord, don't let this happen to me. Don't laugh. What you think the Lord doing? He's laughing at your calamity. He's laughing at that. Slock it.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie. That is exactly what happened when you in the world, man. I'm telling you, it happens all the time. You could be the biggest whatever in wherever. Let them lights start flickering behind your ass, and you ain't together. You ain't together. Even I see. Hey, let me tell you something. Brothers that's Muslim, they don't pray to Allah in that moment.
Oh, Jesus help me.
They don't pray to Allah in that moment. Okay. Yeah, Allah is out the window right then and there. All right, because they know, man. And Salakia, Mashai Adawan, you are actually absolutely correct. I ain't never seen nobody unalived at the Passover. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never heard about it. None of that. Because why? Because the Lord is with us, man. The Lord is with us. The Lord is always with the people that serve Him. The Lord is always with. You think the Lord about to let unalive somebody at one of His at Passover? He unalived them Egyptians, but He ain't unaliving no Israelites. He gonna unalive our enemies. That's coming. You just watch. You just wait. But we gonna make it home safe and sound. Why? Because we serving the Lord. That's like that. Like that is such the difference. Like you know how beautiful my life is now. I walk around stress free and don't worry about nothing because the Lord is with me and I serve Him. I have absolutely zero cares. I don't worry about nothing. I worry about nothing. Nothing. Like it's crazy. Sometimes people think it's something wrong with me because of how much I just don't worry about it. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever.
So, like, that make me think back to Christians, like how you go to tell a Christian, like, before I came in the truth, you tell them, like, yeah, I'm going through X, Y, and Z. First thing they say is, oh, just throw it on the Lord. Just throw it on the Lord. But you not following the Lord. Yeah. You understand? So, again, He's not paying that attention. He's not there for you because you're not following His laws. You're not following His ways. You understand? So it's crazy because here in Isupk, like the brother said, I don't want to say, I don't have no worries. I don't stress about nothing, you know, and you won't get that feeling unless you in ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, you understand? Right. That's the only way you're going to feel that free, you know. If you're not here, you're not a free man.
Right.
You understand? You're not a free man because you still following these same damn traditions. You know what I'm saying? The white man got control of you. He got control of your mind. You understand? Not the Lord. The white man do. Shalaka.
Khan, you absolutely right. You absolutely right, man. You study following the oppressor and wondering why you oppressed. So stop following the oppressor.
That's all you gotta do.
Like, come on, man. Like, you see how easy that is?
Mm-hmm.
See how simple that is? That's a very simple and easy thing to do. You're oppressed because you keep following the oppressor. You don't have real solutions because you're going to get counsel from somebody else who following the same oppressor you follow. You ain't going to get counsel from a man of God. You talk to some nigga at your job who talking about the aliens built the pyramids. How the F he gonna help you? How you gonna go to some pastor who wants you to fall so he can take your wife from you, to tell your problems, or wants to get close to you so he can slip over to your house? All he want to do is get close to your kids or your daughter. How the hell he gonna help you? That's why we so stress-free in the UPK. That's why we don't worry about things in the UPK, man. We go, if we have any issue with anything, guess what? We can go to a real man of God and talk to him. Damn right. And get godly advice. All right? Who we at on that? Start at Proverbs 21 from the beginning slide.
Khan. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 21. He that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life.
That's right. That's what we find. Go ahead.
Khan, righteousness and honor.
Those are the things that we find, man. Those are the things that we find. We got some more on that Christmas.
Khan.
Gotta get through that.
Okay, Salakia. Okay, I'm gonna start from the top, sir. Nearly 47,000 home fires occurred nationwide during December, causing over 500 deaths and 2,200 injuries.
2,200 injuries, man.
The number one cause for holiday fires, especially Slaka, we don't pass that. Decorations. Around 835 home fires annually start from decorations.
Not Slaka. So it was 47,000 home fires, and they say only 800 started from home decoration?
835 home fires started from decorations.
Let me tell y'all something, man. If that ain't telling y'all that that's the Lord, I don't know what is. It's 47,000 around Christmas time. We're talking about just around Christmas. So it's 47,000 around Christmas time and 800. Okay, we'll just say 900. We'll give them 900. It's because of Christmas decorations. So the other 46,000 is because the Lord hates Christmas. You have 46,000 fires because the Lord hates Christmas. You got the heart attack rate rising because the Lord hates Christmas. All of this because the Lord hates Christmas, man. And I got to argue with somebody about Jeremiah, the 10th chapter. I got to argue with you. Over 50,000 incidents is happening, and I got to argue with you about Jeremiah chapter 10. You trying to tell me that don't mean that means something that they was doing. Well, it's the same God. How is it different? It's describing that to a T. It's describing it to a T. The tree, the decorate, it's saying it. $47,000 house fires later, the heart attack rate rising at that time more than any in the year. Y'all do realize that people die of heart attacks every day. Every day it happened. So what? Let's say, 345 days out the year, people was dying of heart attacks. But right around that Christmas time, it's the most it happens. It's the most. When you supposed to be spreading Christmas cheer every goddamn where. Whatever the hell that is. I don't even know what the hell that is. I don't even know what that is.
Salakia, you can't look at me for that answer, sir.
What the hell? How is it Christmas cheer and 47,000 houses is burnt to the ground?
Damn right.
And the heart attack is increased. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to bring where the women have trouble going on their menstrual, they cycle. I forgot to bring that up. God dog it. But yeah, that's true. Women have trouble going on their cycle around from the stress of Christmas. Where is the goddamn cheer at? I know where it's at. Some oppressor in Oregon in one of them stupid reindeer sweaters that y'all see on the Lifetime channel. Y'all think that's real?
Salakia, sir. The cheer is them billionaires, them fake Jews that has all of these big companies that own all of these things, that's collecting all of the money. That's the holiday cheer.
They cheering like a mug.
They cheering like a mug. You know what I'm saying? That's their whole cheer right there, because they making money off of you. You understand? So you're not gonna get the holiday cheer that they're getting. You understand? You're gonna be sick. You're gonna have accidents happening. You're gonna have families fighting each other. You understand? But it ain't gonna be the cheer that the oppressor get from making all the money off of you. You understand? Slack.
No, you absolutely 110% right, 1,000% right. They the only ones that's cheering, because as it's been said so many times by so many different people, they just emptying out their inventory at the end of the year. All them toys and stuff that they've been trying to sell all year that ain't nobody bought. The end of the year, they pushing it hard, pushing everything. Some of that stuff you think is they talking about is a sale. It been that price all year. They just saying it's a sale because you ain't paid attention, because you ain't had no interest in buying none of it. They pushing that stuff to get rid of all that, stuff, and it's so cheerful for them. Because they make all their money around at Christmas time. That's when they make all their money.
If you think about it, every one of these pagan holidays is for the oppressor to make some money. You can look at Thanksgiving. They got all the food you got to go buy. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to dress nice when you go see your families and all of this. So yeah, you about to spend a mint right there. Christmas, you about to spend all your money buying these ungrateful kids something. Or kids that haven't even earned it. These kids getting F's in school, don't go to school, and you think you still should go purchase them some gifts, and now your lights off when it come January. You understand? Then January come, now you spending all your money to get fresh and clean, to think in your head you coming into the new year, which is not actually the new year because everything outside is dead. You understand? So you spending all your money partying and all this thing. Then right after that, what you got? You got Easter. Now you turn around buying your kids these pink and red suits and all this crazy nonsense. So every one of these holidays is just a format for the oppressor to make more money and to keep you down. It's keeping you under his foot. You understand? It's keeping you under his foot. Salaki.
Right. That's all it's made, bro. It ain't made for you. It's made for him. It's made for him. He make money. He make money on Thanksgiving Day because everybody, the grocery store be packed on Thanksgiving Day. Packed. Packed. That mother lover be packed, man. Black Friday, lines out the door. People outside sleep in tents, waiting on the store to open.
Fighting over different
Punching
things.
each other in the face over TVs. You got a house full of TVs and you still gonna punch somebody in the face over a TV. Who don't got a TV? I mean, you get what I'm saying? Everybody got a TV and you still in the store punching somebody in the face over a TV.
And you know what I think that does, Sir Salaki? I think that's a ploy to make you think that the sales are better than what you can imagine. So they do little things like that. Like they might put a TV out there that ain't nobody, like you said earlier, nobody ever thought to buy this cheap ass TV anyway. So now they put a $2 mark on this thing. Now people in here fighting for 5 TVs. They only got 5 of them. So people out here fighting over these TVs. And the people at home looking like, oh, they had a crazy sale. I'm going to get it next year. I'm going to be there next year. You know what I'm saying? So all of this is a ploy to catch your attention. Sit your ass at home and leave that alone. And I guarantee you, half of the stuff that you running out that you get, you don't really need.
You do not need.
You don't even need it. Salak.
You do not need it. You ain't gonna do a dang on thing with it. You don't need it. You don't even. The only reason you wasn't even thinking about it. The only reason you want it because you seen it on TV.
You seen it on TV.
Or because it's only 5 left, and you feel like you have to be the one to get it. It's 5 left. I have to get one.
It's like a adrenaline rush.
Yeah, you got a TV in every room, but this one right here, because it's 5 of them, you got to have one of those. Come on, man.
And a lot of that stuff, if I could, that they sell for them cheap prices, be discontinued items. So it's items that they not even making no more because they didn't do good, when they was out here. So they discontinuing these things. If something go wrong with it, you just up the creek. You can't do nothing with it. You can't take it to the shop because everything is discontinued with that item. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they giving it away to you.
Dog don't press her so much of the devil.
Yeah.
So like, go ahead with that Christmas. Let's finish that Christmas thing up.
Okay, decorations. Christmas trees. Average of 143 home fires yearly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it on that, sir. Did I touch on decorations? Yeah, I touched on decorations. Okay, yeah, we too wild on that.
Okay, calm, the water. No sweat the water. So yeah, and there it go, man. Out of 47,000 house fires, man, roughly, we'll just say 1,000 is from decoration and trees. The other 46,000 is the Lord is showing you that he just hates it. He does not agree with it. He does not want no part of it. He doesn't want no part of it, man. And he doesn't want blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He don't want you celebrating and participating in it, all right? With that being said,
Salakia, sir. I left out one little part that I think is important.
Go ahead.
It says Christmas Day is often cited as the single most deadliest day of the year.
God, oh, what the?
It literally says that. It said cited as the single most deadliest day of the year.
So wait a minute. Hold on, Slacky. So all this sleigh bell ringing, all the jinglings along, all the cheer for happiness and jingle bell rock and all of that. Are you? They saying it's the most single deadly. Now let me tell y'all something, man. For all the Christmas cheers and Santa's elves and all that old nonsense, right? They know with all of that nonsense that they push on us, they know. Are you telling me that they know and understand that this is the most deadliest day of the year?
I believe so, sir. I think they know. And if you probably look deeper into the statistics and see who's who's being unalive or what's going on more deep into that, it's gonna be a lot of our people. You understand? And that goes back to us telling you, the Lord is not happy for what we doing. You following these oppressor traditions. He's not happy about that. The Lord makes everything happen. You understand? If he wants you to walk and live, you're gonna walk and live.
Damn right.
You understand? If you think you're gonna go out here and go against him, hey, don't be too shook if you're not walking.
Right.
Or something happened to you. You understand? Slack.
Right. No, what you're saying is absolutely 100% right. Nothing happens without the Lord's okay.
Damn right.
Nothing. Your water don't turn on without the Lord saying it's okay for your water to turn on. Nothing happens. You don't sneeze, cough, or nothing without an okay from the Lord. You was about to say something?
Con, sir. Slakia. If you think about it too, that you know how they say Christmas is is Christ's birthday, right? And then we look at here and they say Christmas Day is the single most deadliest day of the year. That's the Lord showing y'all this don't have nothing to do with Christ. That's why it's the single most deadliest day in the year.
Damn right.
Because the Lord hates your holidays. He hates them. So as you think you celebrating it, and then you wonder why these things happen, because the Lord hates your holidays. He hate them. Salaki.
And y'all playing with Christ's name.
Damn right.
Y'all playing with Christ's name. That's why it's the single most. It's showing y'all. Y'all want to play with Christ? Okay, no problem.
I got
you. He got you. He can get you together.
You know what's crazy too, sir? You would think New Year's was with all the guns. Man, all them guns ain't out on Christmas, dog.
No guns on Christmas.
No Christmas guns on Christmas.
They got them damn bells that they ring.
Kind of a kind.
Yeah, they ringing bells.
And you wonder why it's the most deadliest day, and ain't no guns around.
It's supposed to be the day of hugs.
Kind of a kind.
That's what Christmas is supposed to be. The day of hugs. You supposed to hug everybody on Christmas Day. And it's the most deadliest day of the year.
Did you hear about that brother that just got unalived? He was at the store with the bells. You know how they stand outside with the bells?
Yeah.
Another brother come up and unalived him.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's all over the news, and he out here ringing the bell trying to get donations. And a brother that he knew from the past or whatever, he come in unalive him.
Dang.
Now, what people don't get, you can sit there and say all day, God is love, God love everybody, and all of this. God is a man of war. You understand? These things happen because he make these things happen. He choose for these things happen. He can stop whatever you want. He can make happen whatever you want. You understand? That brother sitting out here slanging that bell, things like this gonna happen when you go against the Lord. You understand? Slack.
Yeah, that is 100% right, man. That is 100% right. Let's get Matthew. Oh no, Slack. Where was we at on that?
We done with that, sir.
Okay, read that one more time. I want to hear that one more time.
Christmas.
Shit, hell yeah, that one part.
Christmas Day is often cited as the single most deadliest day of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of kind.
Good night, Irene, man. The most deadliest day.
Oh, Salakia. And New Year's Day is a close second.
God. So all this celebration, new year, new me, and all that old stupid stuff, it is a close. These is the two most deadliest days of the year. The so-called year, the oppressor year. The end of their year and the beginning of their year. You don't mess with what the Lord ordained, man. You don't do that. You don't do that. Now think about that's higher than think about the a day like the 4th of July. There's all kind of things popping up. That would be it's summertime, it's hot, everybody outside. Like you would think a day like that would be, you know what I mean? But no, it's Christmas. The day you're supposed to be opening up your Christmas presents and getting your gifts and your mom sitting there and dad sitting there with their coffee and their pajamas and smiling and it's the most deadliest day of the most deadliest day of the year. It's supposed to be turkeys and everybody oven.
You know what's crazy too is they all at home.
God.
They not out here in the street.
This is crazy.
They at home in all of these things.
At a relative's house or something
kind
like that.
You
know what I mean? Like this is in that to think about that, man. You got to understand and really look at it and say, you know what? Hell no. That much death, that means the Lord is not with it.
Yeah, right.
Because it can't mean nothing else. Because if the Lord was with it, it wouldn't happen like that. Like what more do the Lord got to do to show he not with that crap? All right. Let's get Matthew 5 and 6. Go ahead. Say what you was about to say.
I was just going to say, just to add on to that, just like you say, we go to the Passover. We have our high holy days. Don't nothing happen to nobody in here.
I'm right.
All brothers and sisters and children get home safe. You understand? So that should show you something. That should show you something right there. If you're going to have over 47,000 house fires from following this pagan religion, and we don't have nothing happen to us, and we can have 10,000 people in one area. A fight don't break out, an argument don't break out, nothing happens. Every brother, every sister, every child get home safely. That right there should shine a light on what's true and what's false around here. Salaki.
And more importantly, more importantly, just to add on, not only was it 47,000, it said the heart attack rates increased, and it said it's the most deadliest day of the year. If everybody, and you said something that was so heavy and that I think flew over a lot of people's head. If everybody in the kitchen cooking, how in the hell is so many people dying?
Damn right. Damn right.
If everybody in their kitchen cooking, how is so many people dying? All the families that's cleaning chitlins in the sink. You can't put your cereal bowl in the sink because it's full of chitlins. How is it so many people dying? I'll tell you how it is. It's the Lord doing it.
Damn right.
That's how it's happening.
Damn right.
But your stupid pastor, he won't never tell you that the Lord is unaliving people because he hates Christmas, because that's not profitable to him. He doesn't gain from that. He gonna lose members of his church if he tell them, hey, look, we ain't doing that Christmas no more. Lord done burnt 47,000 houses down. It's the most deadliest day of the year. The Lord not with that. We not doing that no more. He gonna lose too many people. He gonna lose too many people, and that's what he care about, the people. He'll gain more if he celebrate Christmas. He'll lose more if he don't.
Because they don't want to, Salakia, their whole thing is they don't want to scare nobody. They don't want to tell the truth because they scared because they don't follow the Lord. So it scares them. They know, but they scared. So they ain't not going to tell the truth. You ever thought about it, sir? A lot of these scriptures we read in here, I never heard before until I came into Isupk. And I done been through churches, Jehovah's Witnesses, all types of stuff. And I never heard any of these scriptures. So to be a Christian, yeah, you think God loves everybody. God loves everybody. No. That's why it's so vital that we get this truth out here. Because God don't love everybody. You understand? And he damn sure ain't gonna love no sinner. Nobody that's running around doing whatever they want to do, thinking they have free will. That's why these things is happening. Because folks out here thinking they have free will. Salakia, sir.
No. You fine, because you I guess we're about to get off topic for a second because you just made me think about something, man. I remember exactly what you're saying, man. I remember I was reading because what I used to do in the world is like I just pick a book out the Bible and I just read it. So I remember I'm reading the book of Isaiah, and as I'm reading this stuff in there, I'm like, good night. I'm like, this don't sound like. I'm like, okay, it can't be like that. I'm like, okay, this is the Old Testament.
Say what love everything.
It was like I was reading. I just remember specifically Isaiah that this happened. As I'm reading the book of Isaiah, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this does not sound like what I be hearing in church. Exactly. And I'm like, and I used to say to myself, like, well, that's just the Old Testament. It ain't like that no more. God don't think like that no more. He don't. And yes, he does. Yes, I was reading the truth. I was reading the Bible, and I was recognizing the difference between what the Bible was saying and what they were saying, and it wasn't lining. It wasn't right. It wasn't that the Bible was wrong. It was that they was wrong, and I just didn't realize it until I came in here. I didn't realize it. I'm like, well, God ain't like that no more. He love everybody now, and this the Old Testament.
The Christian church gonna have you think when you read the Old Testament. That's why they don't deal with the Old Testament. You understand? But what they don't understand is that the New Testament just stamps the Old Testament.
That's all it do.
It just stamps it. It proves it. Everything it coincides. You understand? So, but they'll sit there and read all these love and God love you and all this. You understand? Just to keep that money flowing. That's what it's about. Everything that goes on this God-forbidden planet, Earth, is because money. It's because of money. Everything. The Christian pastor not going to tell you these scriptures the right way because that's going to slow their money down. Now you're going to have people running away in their head. You understand? When Christmas, all these holidays, it's all about money. It's all about finances. It's about building their pockets. But that money ain't going to mean nothing in a minute. When Christ cracked these skies, that dollar ain't going to be worth 2 cents. Nothing. You understand? Nothing. Salaki.
That dollar might fall before Christ cracked the sky the way it's looking.
The
way it's looking. Good night. It ain't looking good, man. It's a lot going on in the world, and that's why it's so important, man, that we start staying away from all this foolishness that we are part of, man, and we start to separate ourselves from this, man. And we start to move away from these things because when the Lord comes to start destroying this stuff, man, you don't want to get caught in the crosshairs of being destroyed because you done joined yourself to a nation of people that the Lord is trying to destroy, and you trying to effing hug, and they trying to effing stab you. You know how much effort it takes to love somebody that hates you? You know how much effort that takes to love somebody that hates you? Come on, man. We have to get it together, man. We got to get it together. And more importantly, man, we got to show the Lord that we worthy to be delivered out of this situation, man.
Right. Right.
We got to show the Lord that it's worth it, man. That we gonna serve him.
That's right.
He needs to know that, man. We need to show that. We need to show that we ain't gonna be like when he brought us out of Egypt and wanted to go back into Egypt. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm getting sick of even being around them type of people.
Yeah, all right.
I just am, man. That's just me. It's me. That's who I am. Because it makes no sense. Like to talk to somebody like that. They just don't understand that they being oppressed. They don't understand it. And I try to have a better attitude about it. But it is really bad out here when I talk to some of these brothers, man. It is really, it's really bad out here to how much they don't care what's been done to them. They don't care about it. You know what I mean? I understand it's a difference between somebody who just lost hope versus somebody who just don't care. It's a difference between those two. You can tell it when you talk to them. And I'm tired of the don't care people. All right? Where we at? We got Matthew 5 and 6, did I say?
I believe so.
Let me see. Con, yep, read that.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 6. This is Christ speaking. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
Christ said, blessed is the people that hunger and thirst after righteousness. Because if you thirsty, what you gonna do? You gonna go get you something to drink. If you're hungry, what you gonna do? You gonna go get yourself something to eat. That's why. So he's saying who hunger and thirst after righteousness, who hunger and thirst after these laws, statutes, and commandments. The law, statutes, and commandments for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is the key to life.
That's right.
It's the key to life, man. And you know it's the key to life because it don't come from myself or a Tazarak. It comes from the Lord. Commander General Yohana didn't write this. The Lord gave us this. Like, what can be better than the Lord giving us the way to live life? Like, think about it. The Lord made everything. Everything came from the Lord. Everything came from it. It's not nothing that came from somewhere else. Everything comes from the Lord. The stars, the moon, the sun, the earth, the Mars, Venus, whatever else you want to name. And the Lord looked at us and said, you know what? I'm going to give this people and teach this people, this is how you live. And he gave it to us, man. It's nothing better than being righteous than seeking after that righteousness, because it's how the Lord intended for us to live on this planet. Go ahead.
Kanawakan. For they shall be fulfilled, Salakia. So they shall be filled.
So they shall be filled, man. They should be filled. It is a different walk. Like, you got a different bounce in your step when you walk. I don't know if I want to say it like that. Let me see. It's a different. It's a different way you walk and look and everything else when you following the law versus when you not following the law. It's a different. You got a different aura around you, a different presence around you when you following the Lord versus when you don't follow the Lord. It is such a beautiful thing, man. Because when you following the Lord, your stress level decreases so much, man. I can't even tell you how less stressed you are when you follow the Lord, man. because you understand the Lord is going to always make sure you good. It's nothing better than having the Lord on your side. I don't think none of your homeboys, home people that you hang with, family members, nobody can do for you what the Lord can do. Nobody can. They just can't. The Lord on your side is the best thing you can have, and you have that by seeking after that righteousness, by following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You don't have that when you celebrate Christmas, as we just read. You don't have that when you celebrate Christmas. 47,000 houses burnt to the ground. 1,000 of those had to do with Christmas decorations and Christmas trees out of 47,000. They said, this your oppressor saying, Christmas is the most deadliest day of the year. And you're not doing nothing but baking pies in your kitchen. You're baking pies. Nobody's out there doing anything except baking pies. And then it's cold. Ain't nobody going outside. Well, this Christmas, I guess it wasn't that cold, I guess. But still, generally, nobody ain't thinking about going outside. Everybody in the house watching basketball or football or whatever. And still, some kind of way, it's the most deadliest day of the year. And we ain't even touch on the suicides. We ain't even touch on that, because that number got to be crazy. Because somebody's sitting at home by themselves. And that's the beauty of the Lord's days, man. Come together. It's all about us coming together. Israel coming together as one. And that's the beauty of the Lord's days, man. It's like, you read that again from the top.
Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, man. You have to seek the Lord, man. You got to seek the Lord, man. You got to want to be a part of this. You got to want to serve the Lord, man. You shouldn't want to celebrate. After tonight, man, after you just heard everything we just brought out, there's no way if you celebrated Christmas this year, you should celebrate it next year. It's no way. There's no way you should do that, man. You should start looking at things differently now. That's what you should do, man. You should start wanting more for yourself now. That's what you should do, man. Want more for your family. Want to be a better father, a better husband, a better wife. All of that is in the Bible. You're not gonna learn that from celebrating Christmas and New Year's and what was before Christmas? Thanksgiving. You're not gonna learn any of that stuff from celebrating those things and from the people that teach you to celebrate those things. Why? Because it's all foolishness. It's all stupidity, man. It's all stupidity. You buy your kids some toys that half of the toys gonna get broke on Christmas Day. Half of them gonna get broke on Christmas Day. Some of y'all doing all that for kids that don't even deserve it. You're teaching them about Santa's naughty list. They acting a fool all year long and still presents packed under the tree.
Salaki, it's almost as if they setting their kids as gods. That's what it's almost like, because no matter what they did throughout the year, it's some bad kids out here. You know what it is. And these parents would break their neck. And it's a competition also, because it's parents bragging about, yeah, I bought my kids this and brought my kids that. But again, come January, you got lights off, you got gas off, can't fill your refrigerator up with food. God. You understand? Your car broke down. All of these things come each time you do it. This is not for us. This is not for the 12 tribes, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is not for us. Let these oppressors, all these other nations have their holidays. Follow us, and we're going to give you your holy days. We're going to give you your days you got to follow. You understand? And you'll watch your life change before your eyes, just like it did to me and Ottawa sitting next to me. Right. You understand? Slack.
Damn right. And we gonna, not only are we gonna give you, if I just may add on, not only are we gonna give you your holidays, your holy days, we're gonna give you your identity back.
Damn right.
We're gonna give you your identity back. We're gonna show you that you're not a nigga. You're not a spick. You're not a wetback. You're not some spear chucker. You're not whatever else they could think of. Whatever else, if you black, Hispanic, or Native American, you done heard them all. I don't know them all, but we done all heard them all. But you not any of that, man. If you a so-called Negro in America, we're gonna show you that you ain't a so-called Negro, but you from the tribe of Judah, man.
Right.
We're gonna show you who you are according to the Lord. If you black, Hispanic, and Native American, man, come on, get in these classes, man, so we could teach you who you are according to the Bible, man, which is the most important thing that you can have. You can't have nothing more important than your identity. There's nothing more important than you can have than your identity, your way of life, and your customs.
That's right.
Why do you think the oppressor took them from you? Why do you think he took them? He took them because he understood the importance of them. Don't you want to get that back? You should if you don't, man. You shouldn't want to lay now. You got to have, now is the time where we have to start showing that we got some fight in us. We got to start showing we got some fight in us, man, and some strength, because in a minute we're going to need it. They showed it in Ukraine. Remember, they had all the videos over on Facebook and stuff where when black brothers was trying to get on them trains, and they was stopping them like, hey, no, you, not you. And they was letting all the oppressors on there. That's because they depend on the oppressor. Don't you get stopped from getting on the train. We got to depend on each other, because guess what? When the madness gonna be coming together, us brothers in the UPK, we gonna come together.
Yeah, right.
We ain't depending on the oppressor. We depending on the Lord, and we coming together. That's all we know is each other and the Lord to defend us. And I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. I'm good. What they say, I'm in a safe space.
What's that? We used to say back in the day, we got slack. We got the best slack there is. You understand? The Most High gonna take care of us because we following what we supposed to follow. We're going by the law, statutes, and commandments that we supposed to. We're not following the oppressor. We pulled away from that. The Lord see that. He see that we walked away from the oppressor holidays and things like that. And every brother, sister out there need to do the same.
Damn right.
Need to do the same. And that's why it's so vital to get this truth out here. That's why we spend our days coming up here every day throughout the week, and we give a class. You understand? It's class, brotherhood class. Teach you how to be more brotherly, more sisterly. You understand? We got the law class. Teach you why the laws and statutes that you should be going by, and why you should be following the oppressor. We got classes every single day besides Sunday. I think it's every day besides Sunday, correct? Yeah, every day. Tap in with us. Lock in with us and really spread that word. And we will show you who you are according to the Bible.
Damn right.
You understand? Slock.
Damn right. We will show you who you are according to the Bible. Rashad said Judas 5:20 proves the oppressor know they have to keep us in their holidays. Damn right. Not only just in their holidays, but they know they got to keep us sinning. Think about it. They keep us poor inside this kingdom, and then make pork the most cheapest meat for us to eat. They purposely do this thing. And then if somebody that get a little money or make a little money, they make crab and lobster some high class nonsense. And that stuff don't even taste good.
What's crazy? They bypass the good stuff like the lamb. It goes straight to the damn ocean roaches.
Man, and that stuff don't even taste that good.
Don't have no flavor to it, nothing. You understand?
When I was in the world, I tried some. I did not like crab meat. I tried it; it was nasty to me. I didn't like it.
Well, crab meat, only thing you soak it in a ton of butter, just for you tasting butter. You tasting butter.
They're gonna clog your arteries.
It's gonna clog your arteries. Plus, you get all these different diseases from what you eating. You know, these things clean the earth. They clean the sea. You understand? So it got all types of bacteria in it.
Yeah,
you know, and now you're gonna put it in your body. Then we wonder why we the highest rate of heart disease.
Everything.
Everything. It's like
every damn thing, man. Like we got to stop doing stupid stuff. We should ask ourselves before we sit down and eat that. We should say to ourselves, well, if this clean the ocean, should I eat it?
And what's even more crazy, you will see people praying. I don't know who they praying to over this damn lobster and chitlins and all of this stuff. Now, chitlins is something I never ate before. And even to this point, I never understand the logic of why you eating chitlins.
You eat something that smell that terrible.
How could you eat something that where you got to think about what they actually are? They are intestines. You understand? So why is we eating these things? You know, and that's why it's so vital. We got dietary laws. Our dietary laws is what keeps us healthy, what keeps us strong from not eating these things. You understand? So the press are gonna put things out there for us to eat and make us think it's okay. But that's the things that's making us sick. That's the things that making us die at 40. You understand? That's why we dying at a young age, because we putting the wrong things in our body. You understand? It's like
and that's why it's so important, man, to share these classes, man, to get in these classes, and getting this truth, man, because this truth is going to help you live.
Yeah, right.
That's what it's going to do, man. It's going to help you live. Why is it going to help you live? Is it going to help you live because it's magic? No, that's not why it's going to do it. It's going to help you live because it teaches you to follow after what the Lord says for you to live. That's why you're going to live, because you're doing what the Lord said. You're no longer following the oppressor. You're no longer eating the things out of the water that the Lord put in the water to clean the water. And then he turned around and say, well, you know, the water is getting polluted.
Why?
Like, you got to understand the mindset of the people that we follow. Think about that. He take the stuff out of the water that clean the water and then turn and say the water getting polluted.
That's even down to you might remember, you know, every year or so, Metropolitan Beach shut down. Every time you look up, it's shut down. And it's shut down because everything that's in that water that's supposed to keep that water clean and fresh, they fishing it out the water and eating it.
They fishing it out of the dang water and eating it.
Everything that cleans the bottom surface of the water, you're eating it. It just don't make sense. You eating it. You might as well go see a roach, step on it, and put it in your mouth.
You might as well do that.
It's the same.
It's the same exact same thing. It's the same exact same thing. So we up on the time right this second. All right. So you got anything else you want to add on the Closet Rock?
Sir, I'm too up.
All right, man. Thawada to y'all for rocking it out with us, man. We appreciate everybody in the chat. You want to, can you name the people in the chat right quick? Shout out to them.
Con, let me open up. You got it open already, sir?
I got YouTube open.
All right. I hope I don't butcher nobody's name. Sister Kalao. You might not want me to do this, sir.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, Kyle.
No, Salakia, man. Thawada to y'all for coming out with us, man. You know what I mean? If y'all got any questions, just put them in the chat, and we will see y'all next week, man. We're going to go over what took place tonight next week. All right. Thawada to y'all. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel. Set me up over there to butcher everybody's name.